Welcome back, and today we're in Austria. We've got a 3-day trip, high mountains, and hopefully loads of good photos. So we just had dinner. It's about 3.5 hours to sunset, and we're now going to drive to the highest part of this alpine road we're on, and then probably do some hikes from there. But the conditions are looking pretty good so far, so fingers crossed for a sunset and fingers crossed for some nice photos. But let's see what we can find. So we're approaching 2,100 meters. If we go to the top, 400 more meters to go. But the lights get nice and soft, the views are absolutely amazing, and we're enjoying it so far. Woo! Red one, anyone? So looking a little less like June with the amount of snow behind us. We're hoping to get up here somewhere, but we're not sure how clear the path will be. But I think as the sun gets lower and the light gets softer, there's definitely some photos up here for sure. But it is beautiful, nice to be out. Okay, our plan hasn't quite gone to, well, plan. We were trying to get up here, but the snow just got far too deep and we just don't have the equipment for it. So we decided to take a quick left up a pretty steep rock face, which wasn't, mum, fingers in your ears, wasn't quite as safe as it probably should have been, but we made it, and now we've got to try to figure out how to get to the path. So plans change. We're hoping to get up there for sunset, which won't be quite as good, but we might also not die doing it, fingers crossed. So hopefully I will speak to you from up there. Holy moly. Wowzers. This is not bad, is it? So unfortunately we didn't make the ridge behind me, but it matters not at all because the view from here is absolutely incredible. One of the best sunset views I think I've ever seen. Mountains every direction, nice soft light, not much in the way of cloud apart from the cloud that's probably about to block the sun, but isn't that always the way it goes? But wow. So hopefully I've got a few nice shots, but we're going to run now because I think the plan is to try and get up to this next peak before it gets too dark, because then from there it's a lot easier down. So any photos I get, I'll show you now. I just made the schoolboy error of taking too many drone shots and enjoying the view, God forbid, and actually forget to take photos until the sun had basically gone behind that cloud over there. Fortunately, there might be another opportunity. There's a gap between the cloud and the horizon, and also it's not too shabby over here either. So I got something, but yeah, that was a bit of a schoolboy error. How is it? Okay. Yeah, it looks all right. Forging a path, the brave explorer leads the way.
going up even higher.
Okay, we're losing the light quite quickly now, and the GoPro is not so good in low light, so if I get anything else, I'll put it on screen in a moment. But otherwise, photography wise, not the most successful night, but that was a lot to do with me. But what an evening, one of the best I've had in a very long time. So hope you enjoyed it, and if I didn't show any photos, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, welcome. Day 2 in Austria. A little bit different scenery today from yesterday, but yes, yesterday went on a lot longer than planned. About every route we tried down the mountain we were thwarted by snow. Eventually we got back to the car, not till I think about 11:30, so a lot longer than planned, but we made it and safely, so happy with that. But today we are at this lake and down behind me, which I can't remember the name, I'll put it on screen. Very, very famous actually, and you'll see why it's famous a little bit later on in this video. We're staying somewhere pretty cool tonight, and you might recognise the photos, they're all over Instagram, but yeah, it's beautiful. Got some amazing snow-capped mountains behind, and we're just having a nice leisurely walk along the reservoir, seeing if there's any photos, and just having a nice little wander before we head up the 700 plus meters in vertical to the hut. So yeah, let's go, and fingers crossed a little bit more fruitful photography today than yesterday when I just forgot. So yeah, let's go. This is beautiful. It's quite harsh light, but it does mean that the blue in the water really does glow, which is fantastic, and using a polarizer it looks great. We're a little bit early, we had a really late winter here in the Alps, and yeah, there's not many flowers at the moment for foreground. There's a few, so I'm trying, but yeah, I'll show any shots I've got so far, and hopefully plenty more to come today. Absolutely loving this waterfall. The foreground's a bit messy, but looks beautiful, and looking past the orange spire adjacent to the high mountains, that ridge there is actually the border between Austria and Italy. Don't say I don't teach you anything. And then that's not a bad view either, is it? So yeah, the hut we're staying at tonight is up there somewhere. Okay, so we finished our little walk alongside the reservoir, and it's time to go up and up. It's about 750 odd meters vertical. Should take us 2.25 hours, and hopefully there should be some amazing views on the way up, and of course especially the top. So not looking forward to the hike, looking forward to the views. So yeah, wish me luck.
Nice.
Probably see behind me we've started to climb, so we're hiking up the hut. It's about 600 vertical meters. Should take us probably 2.25 hours. Hopefully some nice views on the way, or there's certainly going to be nice views this way on the way up and at the top. But we run past a little stream that has lots of waterfalls on it, so see if there's any photo opportunities along the way. But yeah, this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The hut is in sight, not too far to go. Now this would be an amazing sunset location. You got the water foreground, the reservoir, and then the glowing mountains, but unfortunately we're still over 100 meters below the hut, so I'm probably not going to hike it back down and up again tonight, but this would be a great location. And well, look at all of this. So close. I can almost taste the beer already. We've earned this one, Jason. We've earned this one. 5 minutes. Hopefully 15 minutes we'll have a beer in hand. So we made it. Very happy about that. Now a couple of beers. We've got probably about 4 hours till sunset, maybe a bit less because of the high mountains, but a load of time to wander around, see what I want to take a photo of and relax. And welcome to our room for the evening. Not bad, eh? Lower bunk, next to the window. Right, I just wanted to show you this. Views out the end of a hotel, hut, hostel. Don't get much better than that, do they? So, it's about 7:15. We've had dinner, it was very nice. And a couple of beers. The hut is there. And you can see the Stausee, or the reservoir in the mountain behind me. We're now taking about a 5-10 minute walk to the very, very famous Instagram spot. Take a few photos there, then probably hot foot it back to the hut. Get a nice time lapse on to see how the sun changes. There's a lot of cloud in the sky, which is a little bit disappointing, but we'll see. And yeah, take a few photos and just enjoy being up here. It's just breathtaking, it really is. Oh, and there's the bridge. That was, well, probably 3 minutes from the hut. Bridge, hut. Yeah, you get the idea. What a place. And Jason's Instagramming, I'm sure. But what better place to do it than here? I'm joking, he's not in the scummer really.
One person at a time.
One other person here and he's in my shot. What's down to? Okay, so I've done the Instagram pose. I had to. There's also about 6 other people in the hut, so we've got this to ourselves basically tonight. And I'm lucky enough to go to some amazing places, but this might be, if not the best, one of the best. This is incredible. Oh, getting dizzy. That's not very me, but good morning, Austria day 3. And as you can see, absolutely beautiful morning. It's about 7:45 in the morning, and sorry, I'm a bit croaky. Last night, sadly, didn't quite get the colour in the sky that I hoped. As I'm sure you could probably tell from the video, I was having an absolutely fantastic time anyway, so I am not at all worried about it, but it would have been nice, but that's the way it goes. Today, we're off to Hintertux. We're going up the glacier, so cable cars up to about 3,200 metres. I'm not sure how much photography there'll be up there, but only one way to find out. But yeah, about an hour and a half down to the car, which is parked next to the reservoir down here. But another beautiful morning here in Austria. Same place as last night, but I love this spot. I wish I had a bit longer to explore competitions, but I think there's a couple more I could get that I didn't get last night, so let's see what I can get. So just dropped my glasses in the stream, but fortunately they got stuck on a rock and managed to get them back. This composition here is lovely, but the problem is I can't get my shadow out of the shot, so I have to zoom in more than I like to. It's not ideal, but here's the shot. Turns out my shadow is the least of the problems with this shot. The subject doesn't really stand out. I don't know if that's the bridge, don't know if that's the waterfall. Just a complete disaster. Let's move on. Hello from 3,240 metres. That's Olperer behind me, just shy of 3,500 metres. Yeah, beautiful up here. Not too much in the way of photographs. I think the old adage, a great view doesn't necessarily make a great photo, is very apt and true here. There's some amazing sights, don't get me wrong, it's fantastic, but in terms of photography, not so easy, but that's fine. We've just been inside the glacier, doing a little bit of a walk and a quick boat ride, which was pretty amazing. Yeah, I don't think today was ever going to really be a photography day, so thank you very much for watching there. Thank you very much for watching. As always, really appreciate it and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you and see you next time.